Hello Broducers, it's Özgün here. In this tutorial, I'm gonna continue making the Slap House series, and let's get directly into the tutorial and start making the drop.
Still dream about you, still dream about you.
And you remember the rest? Okay, I think I can just manipulate the MIDI a bit. But first, let's send the kick to its channel, call it kick. And then let's lower the volume because it's clipping like hell. So determining the volumes. Okay, that's good. I think I have something in my head. We can do something like this. So the transition, like the melodic part can be the second part of the drop. And the first part, we can do like more basic stuff. And I'm thinking to change the rhythm a bit. Not bad. Let's make it F sharp minor. And let's copy one more time. Okay, I really like this rhythm, so I'm gonna copy this one to here. And I'm gonna make it follow the background, the ghost notes. Sounds nice. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, that fill parts. First, I'm gonna get rid of this because it's not fitting with the rhythm. So I'm gonna leave a blank in here and in here. So let's copy the kick like this. We can do some small boostings on the kick. So we can just boost the low frequencies. Definitely we can get the lows, and it sounds really nice with this one. Also, let's check this. I think like boosting it a bit is helping. And also I like to use the pretty soft clippers. So it's gonna make the waveform a bit more smaller, so I'm gonna have more time in the mixdown process. We can just put an LFO tool and check this. So without the soft clipper and with, you see like it's becoming a bit more smaller. So if you move the threshold a bit more, you will get more headroom. So all the processing on the kick. Always try to make your samples sound more full. Sounds really nice. Let's maybe we can go some layers for the bass as well. So I'm gonna call it main layer, main bass. So let's move the kickstart to the bass group because I want to layer some of the new basses, so I don't need separate sidechains for all of them. So let's clone this guy, send to separate channel and call it meets. I'm gonna search for more layers so we can try this slab. I'm gonna copy the MIDI. Let's cut the lows. Because we have the separate low layer already, let's put some overdrive to the original layers. I'm gonna make it a bit more fat. And you see like we are getting more click, and let's blend them together. Yes, now they are becoming fat, and we need to make sure this is mono on, off, and lower. So this should be the same. Then they can blend well. So let's go for one more layer. And this time I'm thinking to send it this one and call it top layer. I'm gonna find something with really top end. Sounds really nice, really clicky. Even we can boost the click with adding some Camel Crusher. British Clean always makes it a bit more clicky. I think we can glue them with a glue compressor. So I'm adding the gain reduction to the makeup so there will be no volume changes at all. Okay, I think it sounds a bit boxy. So let's fix it with a final EQ on the bass bus. And also the third hill is like more than the first one. So first one must be the biggest one. I think after overdrive, sub, the original bass, is becoming boxy, so it's better to fix it on its own channel. Or don't use overdrive at all. It's like changing the character, and I kinda like the first character a bit more. And I'm gonna make the top layer mono, so it's not interfere with anything. Maybe we can just blend the signals. Let's find a sweet spot. Sounds good. So to balance them, I'm gonna check my kick volume and I'm gonna match my bass to according to it.
Still dream about you.
Okay, now they are really balanced. So I'm thinking to add some vocals, at least some vocal shots to the backdrop background. I'm thinking to do it like this, but the first thing I need to do, so maybe we can just cut some phrase like this.
About
Let's make it unique as sample. Cut the highs a bit. Maybe make it shorten.
you.
And in here, so the bass goes 2 semitone down. I can make it unique and put it like this. And in here, we can do like this. So 3 up. So it can be a nice drop filler. And also, I'm gonna probably get this phrase, and I'm gonna automate some parameters in the mixer. So the first thing I can do is like changing the formants. So I'm gonna use little alter boy, so it's not gonna activate it only in this part and probably in this part as well. Let's see. What it's gonna do, I'm gonna make the formants so the key not gonna change, but the sound it's gonna be deeper.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you.
Maybe we can send these guys to some separate channel on Wax Chops. And I'm gonna copy whole channel to the chop channel. I'm gonna connect the alter boy automation. So one automation is gonna affect both channels. Then I'm gonna lower some of them. So I don't need that much delay on this vocal chops. Let's put them all in the same channel so workflow becomes more easy. And also this going to 57, this should go same, this should go same. And I'm gonna just lower the values.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you.
And in the next part, we can just put the vocals like this.
Still dream about you. I can't stop. I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I'd climb mountains to get you here with me. Still dream about you.
And also we can do some weird changes on the final part of the vocal. So I'm gonna make it unique and just send to some random empty channel. And then we are gonna put a waves tune in here. So you can use Newton as well, but my FL doesn't have that, so I'm using waves.
Still dream about you.
So maybe we can just change the final note to F sharp. To F sharp here. To here.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you.
So we can just do these changes I'm not gonna detailedly tell the plugin, but I just basically switch the notes. So the plugin bugged. I usually need to see some of the waveforms.
Still dream about you.
But it's not working, so I just click these guys and I just go and make both of them F sharp by double clicking it, and that's all. So, and I've made the notes transition to 0, so there will be no variations, so it's gonna be exactly that note. And after making this, I'm gonna consolidate this track like this. So our job is done with this, and I'm gonna just send this one to the vocal channel as well. So 52, let's copy and paste it. Now it's gonna sound like this.
With me, still dream about you.
So it's always good to change some of the keys, the samples, so it's not the same when you download it. So always put something from you inside the samples, change a little bit. So it's make a huge difference on the track.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. I can't stop. I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I climb mountains to get you here with me. Still dream about you.
I'm gonna make an automation for the kickstart, and I'm gonna call it sidechain main. So I can just connect everything to only one automation. So it should be like this. There should be intro, so it's gonna be activated in the drop. And probably in the fill parts, we can just remove it. Yeah, something like this is enough for now. Okay, let's add some drop drums. So we can get some more energy, more vibe. This can work. But first I need some claps, of course. Maybe this and this. So one narrow, one wide clap. So I don't like the low one. They blend really nice. So I'm checking, and the samples are well processed, so their transients are never gonna clash with the kick. I always check that if they are at the same time, I just move the claps a bit so they are moving away from the kick. So let's call it clap number 6. Let's send it to number 6 as well. And in the second part, in here, we can just remove this. Really groovy, really nice top loops. I'm gonna use one more, or maybe we can go ahead. We definitely need this loop, so it's covering all the top end that we need, we are lacking of. And let's send it to here, call it head.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you.
gonna search for some perk loops, so maybe we can use them as some fill. I like this one. Actually, it has a fill inside it also. I'm gonna search for some fills. For the sweep down, I'm gonna use this cashmere clean one. And I'm gonna sidechain it a bit. And also I'm gonna try this cashmere fill if it's gonna fit. I'm thinking to fill more space in this part. Okay, now let's try this synth in the drop. Still dream about you. Sounds good, but I wanna try some more.
about you. Still dream about you.
Yeah, with these notes, it sounds better, but I think we can work on a bit more the processing, or we can just try to layer this guy with another plug. It should cover more space. So let's go check this Avenger. Even we can send them to same channel. I think I needed to shorten the notes a bit. I'm gonna get rid of its delay and reverb. Let's check. Because we have it on. Soundgoodizer actually is really making it more decent. Let's hear how it's gonna sound in the drop.
Still dream about you. I can't stop. Still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I couldn't still get to hear me. Still dream about you.
Okay, I have another fill, so I'm gonna try this one. So let's fit it to the BPM.
Still dream about you. 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 I can't stop. Still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I couldn't still get to hear me. Still dream.
And also, I'm gonna use this sound as my exhaust. So I like to use one long white noise and one small. Like small one is gonna make the impact, long one gonna fill the space. So I'm gonna sidechain it a bit, and probably need to cut the lows.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you. I can't stop. Still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I couldn't still get to hear me. Still dream about you. I can't stop. Still dream about
I think some arrangement like this would be wiser. So if it's a vocal track, why not one more drop? So, and like longer drops is good for one thing. If a DJ doesn't want to play whole track, play the first drop, and in here he can make the transition. So it's sometimes using this arrangement this in kind of diss tracks as well. So always try to make sure. Let's listen how the drop sounds now.
Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. I can't stop. I still dream about you. My heart beats so lonely without you. I can't still get you here. Still dream about you. Still dream about you. Still dream about you.
So I was just making some. I just put a soft clipper to the master as well because like when the transients coming in the play, like the hi-hats and the percussions and some sounds, it can a mess and your tracks start to clip like too much, but actually the transients are clipping. So just using a soft clipper and making the transients a bit more small is gonna help you not to clip. So in the end, you will have a bigger masters. But we are gonna talk about it in the future videos. So I think I'm gonna finish this episode. We made the drop idea. I think it sounds really nice. We can definitely add more ear candy as well. So in the next episode, I'm gonna finish the arrangement, like make the second break and the second drop, intro and outro. Probably in that episode, I'm gonna cover all the ear candy. So I'm gonna polish the track, like maybe work on the samples a bit more. Probably gonna, in the next episode, it's gonna be big and I'm gonna finish the series in that episode. So guys, today that was it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye.